Oh, that's
The 2 o'clock meeting?
okay. Are you guys ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna do like a baking, but today we're gonna do some cooking with Angelina. We're gonna do bacon wrapped stuffed jalapeno poppers. So all you're gonna need for this is bacon. My assistant Nicole is supposed to be here, but she ditched me. Jalapenos. You need the good size ones because you're gonna cut them in half. So I bought 6, so it's gonna make 12. So remember that if you guys decide to do this later on, when you buy them, cut the amount you want to make in half. So like if you want to make 12 like I'm making, you only need 6 of the big jalapenos. Cut them in half. And so this one jalapeno makes 2. Guest star Rocio. And then you'll need, you don't have to do 2 different types of cheeses. I just like to. So I'm going to take shredded cheese. I got sharp cheddar because it's my fave. And then cream cheese. Just plain regular cream cheese. And then you'll need wax paper too because, or you can use foil, but I'm using wax paper for whenever you put them in the oven so that you can stick to the pan. So it just makes it easier for cleanup later on. So let me see. Let me get a bowl real quick. Okay. No, not that one. I need a big one. Okay. So it's a pretty simple recipe. It's one of my faves. So we're gonna start by cutting the jalapenos in half. So get help, assistance.
Nothing wrong with the recording.
Preferably beautiful assistance. Just kidding. She's too a little delusional, guys. Okay, so.
How you doing, Angelina?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so first you're gonna cut the top off like I just did. I know you guys can't like see the actual cutting board. I'm sorry. I tried to angle it, but it's not working. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you're just going to cut the top off like so. And then that's why I got the bowl to just put the contents in for now. So that way you don't have to walk back and forth to the trash can. And then after you cut the top off, you're just going to cut it in half like I said. So see, 1 jalapeno makes 2 jalapeno poppers. So now that we've cut it in half, we're going to take a spoon and scrape out the inside. Scrape. We don't need background music.
Angelina, so when are you going to pick me up to go get my first tattoo?
Oh my.
Okay, so then it's gonna look like that. So we can put everything in it. Oh, I'm gonna need another bowl like that. You wanna give me another bowl like that? Anyway, so you're just gonna continue that. No, I needed to mix the stuff in it. And we're just going to keep doing that. So we're just going to cut all 6, cut the top off. Make sure whatever you do when you're handling the jalapenos, do not touch your eyeballs. It will burn.
I'll burn it.
Burning it down. Anyway. Just keep burning it down. The empty jalapeno.
queso.
Put these over. Keep cutting. Make sure you're paying attention when you're cutting so you don't injure yourself. Yes. Jesus. Be careful that you don't shoot your eyeball.
Sometimes the juice goes.
Yeah, with the jalapeno juice. The very spicy. Oh, it's warm in here.
Oh, that's fine.
Sure. While you're cutting the jalapenos and prepping them, if you want to preheat the oven, you can. So you're going to preheat it to 400 degrees.
Don't tell me what to do.
Give or take, because every oven is different, but the actual recipe says 400 degrees. So that's usually what I do.
Right.
When you go, these jalapenos are pretty cheap. Usually they're like $1 a pound. You get quite a few for $1. I don't even think I paid $1 for all 6 of these, to be quite honest. It just depends on the size, obviously. If you get smaller ones, you're gonna get more per
And 6
pound.
of them will make 12 because you're halving them.
We already went through that.
Oh, my bad.
But you do want to get the biggest ones possible, just because you're gonna fill them with stuff. So you want them to be pretty decent sized. Oh, this size is probably perfect. You're interrupting my cooking show. Commentary.
I'm adding flair, okay?
All right, last jalapeno. These jalapenos aren't too spicy. I mean, I'm somebody who really likes spicy stuff, so I guess I'm not reliable, but in my opinion, they're not super spicy, so they're pretty enjoyable, even if you don't like spicy stuff. Get out of here.
I'm reading comments.
Oh.
Because we're on Facebook Live.
Go help them? What does that mean?
Go help them.
Oh. Okay.
I think World Scale didn't play them.
I know. Okay, so that was the last one. So now I'm gonna wash my hands because the jalapenos are spicy. Let me wash my hands right quick.
This is a beer bowl, right?
Yeah. Everything's from here.
Where is the cupboard?
Okay. Now that we've done that, you're going to get another bowl. And like I said, I'm going to use 2 different types of cheeses. You always want to use the cream cheese. That's like the main ingredient for the filling. But I like to just add a little bit of flavor.
They're making homemade pizza.
Like if you know you're gonna make this, if you leave
Angelina, what you guys making today?
No, I can't hear.
She asked what you're making.
We're making the bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Is that
Oh,
what you
the
asked?
new poppers?
That's spicy.
Sorry guys, Nicole's washing dishes right next to
She
me.
just said jalapeno bacon
I
poppers.
can't hear. Anyway, so if you're gonna make this, it's and you know ahead of time, it's better to leave the cream cheese out for a little bit, maybe like 10 minutes. So it's room temperature, because that way you can mix the cheeses together a little bit easier. But I forgot to do that, so we're gonna do what we gotta do. So you're gonna take the whole. I like to buy the
Those
block
are
of
good.
I like to buy the block of cream cheese just because it's easier to. The one block pretty much is good for the 12 jalapeno poppers. So just because I make this all the time, so I kind of already know that based off of making it a lot. So if you're gonna do the 12, get the 1 block of cream cheese. I want to say, oh, you threw it away, huh?
It's 8 ounces.
Okay, so it's 8 ounces. And then I bought the 8-ounce bag of shredded cheese. You're not going to need that much. It just depends. Honestly, the shredded cheese is up to you. So I'm not going to give you guys a measurement for that because it's to your liking.
Like for me, I'd probably put the whole bag of cheese.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
I'm a cheeser.
Do you want to open it?
Do
That's
I
ready
want
to
to
go.
or will I?
Okay, so I'm going to start with about a handful. And I'm going to leave it at that. Because that looks like a lot of cheese. So again, you don't even have to do the shredded cheese if you don't want to. Sometimes I make it with the shredded cheese, sometimes I make it without. And you're just gonna mix it together. Like I said, it's easier if it's room temperature. But oh well, what can you do?
I mean, you could put it at room temperature. So could you?
Anyway, you're about to be fired.
No.
You're such a good assistant.
Do we cover anything like that?
Do we have any? Probably not. It's all gone, huh? All right, keep on mixing.
Wow, good job.
Thanks. I like to call myself a professional.
Wouldn't go that far, but it looks good.
Call me Martha Stewart.
What is this? These are cute.
We'll call you Martha Stewart.
I literally did what that.
We'll call Lancy Wancy the half man, half monkey type creature known as the Schmagoogan.
Thanks. Clever. Thank you.
I actually created you, Lance. I took DNA from a monkey and a human and created you.
Wow. Now I know my origin story.
Although you're more monkey than man.
Oh, Clifford with the shade.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Keep mixing until both cheeses are mixed together pretty good. It's kind of a messy recipe. Anyway, so now that we've mixed that, we're going to take the jalapenos. We're gonna, okay, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so we're gonna take the jalapenos and we're going to stuff them. You know, it'd probably be easier with the butter knife, quite honestly. Pause. Technical difficulties. Okay, it's easier with the butter knife, so I'm gonna do it with the butter knife. And you're just gonna fill them till it's about even. Pat it flat. Fill it up more if your heart desires. Fill it up less if your heart desires. Do remember that when it cooks, some of the cream cheese might spill over, so you don't want to fill it up too much. You're just gonna look like that. Fancy, fancy. We're just gonna keep doing that. Ugh. Make it a mess. These smell so good already. Just the jalapenos alone smell good.
They do.
I'm so excited to eat this. I like to make these as like a side to my dinner. I don't know if that's I don't know if they're meant to be a side or not, but these are also really nice. I like to make them a lot in the summer whenever we barbecue a lot. That's when I make them the most because they taste really good on the barbecue. But we're not gonna barbecue them today. We're obviously gonna
Make them as a,
huh?
make those as an appetizer.
Yeah, usually like if we're barbecuing, I use these as the appetizer, and we'll throw them on before we put the like whatever meat we're gonna barbecue.
Yeah.
So that way like people can just snack on them. And then I like to do the salami with cream cheese and a pepperoni in the middle. These are my 2 favorite appetizers, but they're perfect because I feel like they are a good little snack, but they don't. I mean, as long as you don't need a bunch, I could get full off of these, but they don't fill you up.
Yeah. I ate like 6 of them.
Yeah, that's me. I can't stop eating them personally because they're so good, but that's just me.
Yeah.
And you gotta be careful when you put them on the grill, because the grease from the bacon will go on fire, and then you have a whole different
Does
problem.
that happen from experience?
Yes, it wasn't me barbecuing.
I mean, were you okay?
Whatever. Nicole's about to be fired, you guys.
As long as I get to eat it, I don't care if I am.
Oh no.
Thanks for having my back, guy.
Keep filling them up, filling them up, filling them up.
Fill me up, baby, just fill up some time.
Anyway.
Listen, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye, Clifford.
Bye, bye, Lancy Wancy.
Bye, Schmagoogan.
Bye.
Before I go there, I'm gonna say I love you, Wance.
Okay. Thank
Let
you.
me give you something real quick.
No thanks. Take care, buddy. We'll miss ya.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, bud.
Depending on the
Hi, Lance.
Okay, cool. I can get rid of this.
Hi, Lance.
There's a dead mouse on the scene and I didn't get it.
oh no.
Oh, no.
Nicole, please don't say no. Because you know who I have seen that now?
Sorry, Angelina made
You
me
know who says that now in my family? You know who says that now in my family? My stepfather.
Oh. He tells you not to sing?
No, I meant like don't sing that song because I have my stepdad singing
Hey
that
guys, what do
song.
you call a lot of pinos?
Oh, good. You need your cameraman. Yes, Nathaniel ditched me. I'm just now seeing this. Nathaniel ditched. Nicole doesn't do cameraman job like Nate does.
No, I do the taste testing job
I have cream cheese all over my hand.
and cleanup, by the way.
She is being quite helpful with the dishes, you guys. I must add. Okay, so there's some left over, but there's no more room in the jalapenos. I filled them up pretty good. Nicole's probably gonna eat it. Bare, regular.
I mean, that's not a
Plain.
bad idea.
Okay. So our last step is just gonna be to wrap the bacon. Usually you would use toothpicks, but I forgot the toothpicks, so to like keep it in place. So we're just gonna wrap it and hope for the best. I don't recommend, like, if you're gonna make a lot of these, I recommend getting the regular sliced bacon. I did end up buying the thick cut, but I didn't. I don't have that many to make. The thick cut, you just don't get as much bacon in the package, so sometimes you have to like cut the pieces in half, which we may still have to do, but that's fine because some of the jalapenos are smaller, so they don't need a full bacon. We'll see. We will play it by ear.
Wait, when are we having bacon wrapped jalapenos? What are we making?
Guys, I'm so excited for these. These are so. Oh, who's coughing? Are you okay? I'm trying to get the big ones first, so that way I know how much bacon I have. So you guys are just gonna wrap them
Like this. Chapstick.
like
Chapstick.
so.
Like wrap, like a wrapper, like a wrap star. Wrapping like a wrap. Is this yours from home?
No.
Sorry.
Okay, so we're gonna have to cut
Why?
at least one piece in half because I have 5 bacons and 7 jalapenos. But there's 2 that are good. I'm gonna cut a piece of bacon in half and wrap the smaller ones because I have 2 that are pretty small. I'm just gonna wrap those with half a piece of bacon because there's a really good ratio that you have to accomplish in order for these to come out perfectly. You can't have too much bacon. You can't have too much jalapeno. In my opinion.
$7.15.
Wrapping. Yeah, see, they stay together pretty good. You don't really need the toothpick. I guess it's more for like aesthetics. If you're having people over or something. I don't know. This bacon feels gross.
My mom,
Hey, Angelina, do you know how to cook Salvadorian food?
I can't hear you too good. What was that?
Do you know how to cook Salvadorian food?
No, I do not.
No? Okay.
If you have like, why do you like that type of food?
It's because, there's this thing called pupusas.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Salvadorian.
Well, maybe I can look up the recipe and I'll try to make it, and then I'll see if I can do it for the next cooking class I do. Maybe. No promises, but maybe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's all done. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick and then move on to the next step.
How you doing, Nicole?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so you're pretty much finished. This is how they're gonna look. If you didn't preheat the oven to 400, you're gonna want to turn the oven on now. And all you do next is you cook them for about 15 minutes. You want to keep checking on them for that 15 minutes because sometimes they cook a little bit faster, just depending on your oven. But so we're gonna cook them for 15 minutes, and then you want to let them cool off, and then you're gonna enjoy them. So that is all. That is the recipe. Super easy.
When you make it.
Fun to do, I guess. And they're really, really good. Any questions?
Did you
No.
Did you make?
no.
No? Is anybody gonna go home and make these? Or make these later?
Make what? You
No.
making?
I'll clean the bottom.
What did you make?
No.
Oh, nobody's gonna make the jalapeno poppers?
Come on, you
Jalapeno
guys.
poppers,
Let me go
Mom.
put these in the oven and then
Mom?
I'm still gonna eat one. I earned it, dude.
Hey, Nathan, if you're there, can you join us for tomorrow for second class?
Saying.
What up? If you're there, if you can hear me, can you join us tomorrow for second class?
For which class?
For second class for tomorrow.
can we what?
For second class for tomorrow.
Stacy?
No, for the second class
I know it's
tomorrow.
breaking up. It's breaking up really bad. I'm sorry, Andreas. I'm
Are you
having
asking what's for class tomorrow?
No, never mind.
sorry, it's breaking up really bad. We have really bad internet over here.
Okay. I had to go.
Okay. We'll see you
Okay.
tomorrow then, okay?
Is that all?
Yep, that's it. That's it. You just let it cook for 15 minutes, maybe a little bit more, but other than that, it's it. If you want, I can send the recipe and the steps to your mom. So she doesn't have to face.
I don't really like That's spicy food.
What? He doesn't like spicy food.
I
All
don't
right.
need this.
All right. Have a good day, Andres.
Okay, you guys too. Bye.
Bye.
Are you guys done? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you're done?
They're just cooking.